Hi everyone, welcome back. So here's a recap of the previous episode just to get the mission started, and I'll see you guys just now.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, Naeva. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport, probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Galbank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Naeva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
So the legacy is real after all.
And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Naeva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Naeva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Galbank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Galbank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Oh, nice. Legendary pistol. So I'm running errands for you now. Always wanted to take a deep space.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Naeva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
I don't care.
There's no need to cover for him. Your first impression told me everything I needed to know. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grix's legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Just now. Okay, welcome back. So let's continue with this. Access.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you.
Trying to black man something over the floor.
Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back.
Okay.
Yeah? Well, then it just cost you big time, because now you're a walking corpse. You just don't know it yet.
Threaten us all you want, Mathis. You did this to yourself.
Now get the hell out of me way!
Okay.
It's mods from Jazz or weapons from Alundra?
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase absolute mayhem.
Seems like it. Wait, look how she's dancing on metal.
It's just, we were thinking. Why is it
That's not how you dance on
Better
metal.
move on before Dale sees you slacking.
who ends up with all
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Aye.
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
You need to win that trophy fair. No one's gonna get that.
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
Yes. You mean my trophy?
No. Dumbrosky's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
Why should,
And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
shit.
Unless you plan to walk away empty-handed, she really isn't giving us a choice.
Maybe I'll just...
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Why do you keep gold?
Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. We'll talk later.
Okay.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Need to go and sell this piece of junk.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Hey, let's speak to the captain.
Sysdef Marines are the best prepared.
You're back. So how did it go?
Yeah, it's
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
You're searching for Ghanem Legacy that was carried some last week.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word
that.
legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope.
Yeah.
There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
That's what worries me.
And let Naeva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
I just wanted to get your opinion about it, because if myself and Matthias or whatever killed him, someone else would have just taken the spot.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
I better. Operations on the key are a clown show.
Breaking the bank. I might just want to get another ship real quick.
To my crew position.
This ship doesn't have anything. Even if I just leave it and take the other one. Okay, we have our ship. So let's go to our mission. Actually, I love this sequence. Let's get this show started.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
To lift off when you are, Captain.
Okay, so not gonna steal anything for now.
About time you showed up. Alright, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Naeva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own. Delgado orders me to help you out.
We should be happy he's including it all.
Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Naeva's message said you were here for Dumbrosky. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Never asked me to steal.
Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Back on into the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
Aye.
Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Galbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Ugh, just... I don't... Why do you I wonder all you want.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dumbrosky without my help.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Yeah, but I don't want to give him any information.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Okay. But it's up to him to pull it through.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dumbrosky's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket. You barely lift a finger. I'm going to skip all that until gala.
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges.
Ach, that's lekker.
Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dumbrosky, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Hey, is there a little bit about it?
All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
I don't have one.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Shella Holbroole, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbroole, Remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
What's the deal with just kill?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Galbank protects their own. Kill Dumbrosky, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it?
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Okay, will do. Wanted to ask, where's the ladders going up?
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield, Holbroole.
It'd be nice if we can actually... Boys.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
Captain Rokov, huh?
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren of the
If I were you, I'd put that back.
Well, you're not me. Ooh, this is pretty.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Hello, business. Are you a member of the society?
I'm looking for...
Society chair and really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Dryden's gouging us for regret.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Isn't sure if I were allowed up here.
Got it.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
What the earth?
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark.
Historic landmark? Shit.
It's critical that the Society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event.
Okay.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society
Yes,
events.
he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Ooh.
This is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner.
Okay, okay.
That's all then?
Have you tried the canopies? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Okay, so he's a pig. Good to know.
I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? Enjoy the rest of the event.
Raised one
The
too
ship's
many.
purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Hello,
If you have
good
any
sir.
little
That
ones
view is
aboard,
Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Nice to have met you.
Nice to have gotten some dirt on it.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a star. Dumbrosky is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips.
Aha.
Shella Holbrook is chair of the...
Shella Holbrook. Okay.
Well, that was boring.
So, what brings you? He's been spending a lot of time with Klaudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Oh, we found some dirt.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Speak to Klaudia.
Here for business or pleasure?
Shella.
Yes. I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the...
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and...
So now, which one is which? I'm not
With
sure which.
all the worthy causes and the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Someone shit in the lobby. Maybe you must...
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
How do we get it out?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
Okay.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
I definitely need to save before I do this. Swist.
Sorry, do I know you?
Hello there. You don't know me, but I need some information.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Oh, Anna. Galbank would love to know about your affair.
I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No! He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Wow. I need to think.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dumbrosky, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
Let's see if this works. 3 tries, 2, 4, 6.
That's true. You have come this far already.
So damage your reputation.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
Work undercover for Galbank. Crimson Fleet now.
Galbank doesn't have an undercover division. Can we stop playing games and get down to serious business here? You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got?
Money. I've got money.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Oh, sneaky.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Between you... I don't want to
I
know.
hope you hurt Dumbrosky. Nail his ass right to the wall.
That's Klaudia's, okay. Ballroom.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Let's go, whatever his name is.
An open.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Okay.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand her so I can be on my
And
way.
why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Nothing will be ever connected to you.
I mean, it might be okay.
This is just between us.
I hope I can trust you. Yeah, I hope so. Oh, just
What?
take the damn thing already.
That was
Listen,
too easy.
Maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
What?
I've done this particular cruise.
That easy. That easy.
This must be where they store their valuables while the Siren is underway.
Aye, why? Okay. Credits. Detected. Okay, you're looking at me, so I won't take anything. Can we close this? No, we can't. Okay, so we have the award. Let's go with our main mission. Objective, whatever you want to call it. That's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
About your crew should be directed to one of the staff.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
He looks familiar, doesn't he? Like the guy I tried to get the money. They use the same face. No, actually I'm here on business.
Dumbrosky. He's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Klaudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
And any evidence already after the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
The society check.
Okay, well that's a problem.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Shipwide emergency mode. Should we wait until the attempt to escape and falls asleep?
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Okay.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors were locked. This is normally to ensure the crew can go do something useful, okay?
Sorry, Sarah. Okay, she didn't like that.
Specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Hello. Member of the society?
No. No, I'm not. Hey, you can't leave it behind even if it's 36 credits.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Get into...
Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions. if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Life support access. For safety reasons, it cannot be sealed without approval from Sea Trident Operation. The event of alpha support automatically activates.
Certainly makes sense.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Here we go.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Why are you being so cheery now? I haven't hurt anyone yet.
Siren of the Stars is now an emergency.
Hello.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
I want everything you have on Dumbrosky.
You want me to help you? Are you completely out of your mind? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that?
That is as if you've been cheated out of your fair share, Galbank.
Klaudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dumbrosky's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in
I'm gonna lose money.
At least I walk away with something. All right.
6,000
a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dumbrosky to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
That impressive stuff worth stealing. And it's ooh. Oh. Silence weapon. He's on another floor, it seems. Oh, it's the staircase. Huh? Speak of the devil.
All passengers.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Klaudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second,
Okay.
I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
I need to...
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
May I have your attention,
So,
please?
unless you want
The
copies
captain
of
has
this...
declared a ship-wide emergency.
Quite a shame that you need to resort to blackmail to arrive at the point of equity in our discussion. However, I will acquiesce to your addendum. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Can't I kill him? I'm not allowed to kill him. Great expectations of my soul. Let's see. Dracula. Pink slippers. Okay. Yeah, small travel bag, formal suit, no thank you. Urban. Can't I slit his throat or something? Right.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain...
No.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Okay, well, let's not shoot him. Even though I feel bad for the other two.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Nope. I want to tell you.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doverbeach.
I don't accept the things in the form of good.
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Okay.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always.
All passengers.
Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard.
Ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, let's go back. Proceed to Atlantis.
You have a few moments. There's something I'd like to discuss. I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
Okay. It'll help you decide.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Okay.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen.
Okay.
We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
Sure.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this.
Okay.
The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
Okay. I don't know what I would have.
Well, I didn't have the luxury of indecision. I had to act. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Sure.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
Yeah, it's always what if and...
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
Please, is a little loud, dear.
Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Aww.
All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really care about me, don't you?
Yeah. Falling in love, wait.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my mind.
You'll come around.
I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
No.
What?
It's this place. Infinity. So I think let's go to the Galbank.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dumbrosky. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. I got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Okay. Shame he's gonna lose his job because of me. No, I thought these days went up. What the? I think so. Say hello to my little friend. The circle. What are they doing here? How do they even know about this? Oh, isn't this a security bank or something? Ooh. What are they called? Insane. I won't be able to pronounce it. Flaming rounds. Let's just call it that. Lost ship registry. 4 attempts failed. Legacy. There you go. What did they say? 8 attempts failed. Wow. Oh. He was part of the ecliptic.
Lifting off now.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Did not be helpful.
That'd be a first.
All right, Naeva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives.
Giving him all the information.
So the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Naeva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Naeva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Naeva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
Will do.
I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.